whatever Trump says, whatever threats he makes, however he chooses, in the view of some, to bully NATO allies, Starmer sees his role as being a bridge, as being a conduit, as being someone who can preserve the relationship. And on the trade front, where Britain, as the EU, is confronting these tariffs, I think Starmer has argued that this special relationship is the way that Britain can extract a deal from the United States, unlike any other country. And it is true, if you go back to the events of May and June, that the UK signed the first trade deal with the Trump administration after he had levied tariffs around the world, a trade deal that's come under a great deal of scrutiny, a lot of criticism. Some say it really isn't any better than the deal the EU has, and perhaps in some ways even worse. Nonetheless, it was the first. And I think that symbolically for Starmer, that was a reaffirmation of the special relationship and the value it still plays in concrete policy terms.
This is, you've described a relationship between Starmer and Trump that you argue is potentially even warmer than that between Boris Johnson and Donald Trump. This is extraordinary, really, if you think about it, right? A Labour government that didn't want to see, they've accepted, but they didn't want to see Brexit. They haven't played the populist card in the way that Boris Johnson had, that I think, was in some ways deeply familiar to Donald Trump. On the face of it, seemingly a very different kind of government, and one that, Donald Trump could have decided to really be dismissive of, given that they seem to be supporting the other side. Are you not surprised at how quickly Starmer has moved to really strengthen his relationship with the U.S. leadership?